You're using a tagline, dignity, justice, and hope. Those are pretty broad words, aren't they? Can you maybe narrow down what you mean when you use that?
Dignity, justice, and hope are, for me, the way you shape what you're doing. Or perhaps a better way of saying it, they're really the fuel that's in the fire. What you do in Congress, the laws you pass, the laws you don't pass, the budgets you pass, the budgets you don't pass, what you stand for and what you stand against, has an impact on individual citizens. Not groups, individuals. We're all individuals. And as individuals, what really matters at the end of the day is what government does. And when you argue issues, or say taxes, how does that tax affect an individual person in terms of their dignity, their justice, and their hope? Because you can have good government, you can have bad government. But the focus of government and the focus of those people who are public servants in government, not career politicians, public servants, ought to be on the dignity and the justice and the hope for individuals. The individual dignity from womb to tomb that says your life is important and your life means something. Oh, by the way, you're the sovereign of the state. You're the sovereign of the Commonwealth, and you're the sovereign of the United States. You give up some powers and some responsibilities to government so that we can all get along and all work together. It's a fundamental idea, and it's why Virginia and America are a special place. It's why we live in this little bubble that's unlike any other place in the world, and why we want to keep it that way and actually make it better.
So when people give up to you, what are they going to get back?
Well, they don't give anything up to me. We have a social contract that begins with the Declaration of Independence and continues through the Constitution and then continues through the rule of law, federal and state, and then regulations and laws and ordinances at the local level. What do most families want? Do they want to be Bill Gates? Do they want to have all the money in the world? No. They want to have things a little bit better than their family before them. I am the 8th generation Bowden from when John Bowden was transported as a criminal from the court in Kent, England to Isle of Wight County, Virginia, and served his term, became a free man, had 5 sons, and they all served in the Revolution. Okay? 6 out of 8 generations of Bowdens have been farmers. 2 have been Army officers. When my dad's mother died when he was 3 years old, the farm that he lived in had a dirt floor. The opportunity and the ability to bring yourself up, what generations of Americans have done, what my family did, what immigrants are doing today, immigrants from all around the world, is what makes this place the best place. What do Virginians call Virginia? We live in God's country.
The land of opportunity.
Well, you also hear, especially in the valley, in Tidewater, but especially in the valley, you hear we live in God's country. Justice means that when a poor man and a rich man stand before the court, they should stand equally in the eyes of the law. It shouldn't be who has the richest lawyer. Social justice, when you go to the doctor, should you get different medical treatment because you're poor? Should you get different medical treatment because you're a new immigrant, legal immigrant? No. And that's why the shadings, the specifics, there's a great expression, the devil hides in the detail. It matters because of dignity, justice, and hope.